Representative Butler.
Is to speak on the bill, please.
Okay, certainly, go ahead.
So we think guns in schools are a good idea. That's curious to me because teachers don't think that school and guns go together. Polling consistently shows that 78% of North Carolina teachers do not favor guns in schools. And this bill would put guns in the hands of any person who has a concealed carry permit with the permission of whoever's in charge of the school. The problem with that, of course, is that to get a concealed carry permit right now requires 8 hours of training. Law enforcement, on the other hand, who are trained to respond to active shooter circumstances, have over 600 hours of training. And even then, they don't often get it right. So this bill endangers students, it endangers teachers, and people don't want it. So you're telling the teachers of North Carolina that we don't really care what you say. We're going to foist these guns into your schools and just kind of see how it goes. And if HB5 passes, you won't even get 8 hours of training. It'll be just anybody who's 18 years old with a gun can wander onto private school property. So that's a problem. And we have firsthand experience with this. Here in North Carolina in February of 2024, when we passed the bill that allowed guns into educational circumstances at churches, and I was here, I remember that very well, just almost immediately after passage of that bill, a church staff member who was a legal concealed carry permit holder left her gun in the restroom where it was found by an elementary age child. So accidents are going to happen. That is just a fact. So teachers don't want it. We know in North Carolina when we expand gun usage into schools that accidents happen. There is no training to speak of. And for all of these reasons, this is just a terrible bill. And the idea that we have to put guns in the hands of good guys to protect against the bad guys is just fallacious. You know, you're suggesting that every person who's carrying a gun is going to hear gunshots and run in that direction. I just don't believe that to be true. So this is not a good bill for North Carolina. It's not a good bill for educational premises. It's not good for teachers. It's not good for students. And it's certainly not good for morale within an educational facility. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Representative Bud.
I just wanted to speak